is really pretty right off rip. Looks really anime. Let's see if I can even do high and play this and stream this at the same time. I hate fucking time guards, dude. What the fuck is this? Damn, that was close. I don't know what that is. And I miss my anime hair now. Okay. I don't know why, but I just tried to attack with the bumper. Like this is a different game. That's cool. Oh, it's holdable. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. I have to press B to do that. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Here's the campfire. So this ups damage, ups weight, ups all my resistances, and ups my health. This ups my health. A little less, gives stamina and damage. And stamina recovery. Which we might just go with that. And strength. And willpower seems pretty good too. That's what we'll go willpower. Oh, is that the only way? Okay. Alright. There we go. Yeah, stay down, bitch. I bet you the circles around. Or it doesn't. Dude, I keep trying to attack with fucking. God damn, dude. I kept trying to attack with fucking the right bumper. Damn, hit both of them. That was nice. I do it to you again. Oh, there's the helm. Cool. Gear summon stone. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I hear all that nonsense. Fuck. There we go. I was getting worried. I won't have to fight that thing again. No! That's crazy. No! It followed me in though. Damn. Alright. Why did it give me a difficulty selection? Come on. Yeah, get back down there. Oh, come now. Another one of these? Alright, let's get it. Level 5. Not really any difference. Come on over here. Okay. You're making way too much noise in here, bud. You're gonna alert that thing back there, whatever the fuck that is. Oh. Didn't expect that to curve around the fucking mountain. Bitch, don't kick me like that. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Or at least started though. No! Motherfucker, dude. This is annoying. Oh shit. Heard. Come on. Yeah, motherfucker. Got you that time, didn't I? And we got some new shit for it. Nice. New fucking weapons. Bet. And a necklace. Nice. I wonder if you can grind shit. Oh shit. Oh hell yeah. I know I could do that. lost yet, he heard.
Oh, cool. Way better than Lies of Peace block, bro. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Just wasted one of those. Okay, so you cannot dodge that. But you can't dodge that. Cannot dodge that either, apparently.
Should I dodge? Fuck. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to dodge that.
Alright. No, 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 no! No, come on, bro. Come the fuck on, dude. Yes! I just had to go for it. The whole hand's red. I mean, I've lost it to the fucking ghost. It's like a hollow. Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. Actually, I could go ahead and equip this. I ain't fighting a lot of beasts. Kinda gave him a chance not to attack. game definitely plays a lot of homage to Berserk. I also thought it was related to the Berserk universe. Berserk was really, those games were like the first Dark Soul games. Okay. I've been waiting to get this great sword. What, we got counterattacks now? Oh, well, isn't good. There we go. I didn't even realize I was out of fuck stamina.
Yeah, bitch. Ooh, a new great sword at that. Bet. Ooh, hound helm and the hound pants. Bet. We almost got a full hound set. Oh, so I'm gonna wait. That does give damage increasing against beast of shit, but I really want to wear this though. Frozen mountain shit is really cool looking. It has health recovery. Honestly, I am gonna be fighting a lot of beasts though, so I will go full hound for now. Oh, this is the way I think I came from. Then it'd be this way that I need to go. Oh, mistakes might have been made. Are you gonna? Cool, new wrist guards. Oh, these are hounds. I gotta keep the hounds on. Oh, it's not giving me as much attack damage up anymore.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that guy was asleep. That was close. Damn, he really jumped over that shit, didn't he? Motherfucker. Alright, so we ran all the way back here for nothing. Shit, I might go Spears. Damn, bro. Seems like you want to dodge with this.
I don't know if I'm gonna like spears, but we're gonna give it a try. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I actually might like the spear a bit better. So we're coming up on humans, so I might switch off the hound gear. Bitch. Yeah, I do like the spear. It's pretty nice. Has some cool effects. Cool things go with it. We'll see how it goes with bosses though. That has to be bullshit, right? Shrek live action trailer. Oh yeah, that's just fucking bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, it's just AI. Okay. I was like, no way. Why is
Don't
everyone
miss
doing
Marvel
MSL
Animation's
though?
X-Men
It's weird.
'97.
Get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez,
Dang, why did
Bob,
this come
keep
up as a
buzzing in my ear.
notification on my phone?
New episodes.
That's weird. YouTube fucking cut it out, dude.
Never been presented before in depth, it's never been tested. It follows all the rules of pseudoscience.
There is reason to think that maybe these guys have something going on here, but it's being poo-pooed out of hand because it's the pyramids, because it's got some goofy alien woo attached to it.
If it was up to me, we would drill a hole straight down to the Giza Plateau, stick a camera down there with a light, and investigate. That'd be the quickest way to do it. Sounds cool, man.
The mighty pyramids of Giza are among the most studied monuments in archaeology. For 4,500 years since their creation, scholars still debate how they were built, what they were used for, and what further secrets may lie within them. Well, last week, researchers in Italy presented bombshell new findings, which claim to have discovered evidence of a vast hidden city beneath one of the pyramids, including 4,000-feet structures built tens of thousands of years before the first man-made buildings existed. Clearly, this sparks huge interest among those who theorize about lost ancient civilizations. And amid frenzied coverage in the media, mainstream academics have dismissed its crazy talk and pseudoscience. The story has reignited a fierce debate between the scientific establishment and the increasingly prominent populist voices in the science world, those who are probably better known for their appearances on Joe Rogan, anything they published. In a special edition of Uncensored, we'll bring
Oh,
together
now we're doing
both
dual
sides of
swords
the
again?
scientific chasm for a deep dive into one of history's enduring mysteries. First, to walk us through exactly what the researchers claim to have found, Jay Anderson is an independent researcher and host of the popular YouTube channel Project Unity, which explores the frontiers of consciousness, ancient mysteries, and unexplained mystics. Jay, welcome to Uncensored. So, for those who are not complete experts, tell us about these claims and why people are getting so excited by them.
Yeah, Piers, it's a real pleasure to be on the show. I really appreciate the invite, and definitely want to highlight from the get-go that I'm not directly associated with the team behind the CAFRA project. I'm a researcher who has a particular focus on ancient prehistory and the stone building cultures of this period, and I caught wind of these claims from the team over in Italy, as you mentioned, quite early on. Started digging into it immediately. Now, there are some fair critiques out there, but there are also, in my opinion, some unfair critiques, and I'd like to address those during this talk, but I also don't profess to be an expert on all of the technicalities involved in this scientific study, but I do believe I've researched this adequately, and I'm concerned that assumptions on the capabilities of technology being deployed by the team are actually driving a lot of this mainstream dismissal of the findings before they've even really had a chance to explain themselves to the masses.
Right. Okay. So that clears your position up. But what is the story for those who are not really who just hear a story about the pyramids? Why?
Yeah.
What is it, and why is it so potentially so exciting?
So what the team are claiming, and the scientists involved in this project, by the way, are Corrado Malanga, who's a former professor of organic chemistry at the University of Pisa, and Professor
The
Filippo
outfits
Bionde,
definitely look
who's an
pretty cool.
engineer and a specialist in something called synthetic aperture radar, or SAR, S-A-R, and Doppler technologies, which in simple terms are technologies that analyze frequencies produced by sound and light. And Filippo Bionde is also recognized for his geophysical surveys of archaeological sites. Really, he's the head of this project and claims to have developed a technique for using these technologies, the SAR satellite scans and this Doppler integration. And I can explain what that means in more detail in a moment. Through these methodologies, the team who have been deploying these satellites to scan the Giza Plateau claim to have discovered massive structures beneath the Kaffa Pyramid, which is the middle pyramid of the three on the Giza Plateau. And they believe they've discovered what appear to be 8 massive cylindrical structures with these downward spiraling features. And these are essentially structures that extend from the base of the Kaffa Pyramid, approximately 630 meters under the ground,
I
which
didn't
then
even see
connect
this.
into 2 approximately larger subterranean infrastructure that connects across the entire Giza complex with structural engineering depths reaching up to 2 kilometers below the Earth's surface. Now, that's obviously an incredible thing to claim, and it's no surprise that such a claim has caused a massive response from both the alternative research community and the mainstream sectors, like you said, of academia and archaeology. But it does look like assumptions are being made about how they're making these findings. That's something that we should probably talk about.
So I have a very stupid question, probably, but a very simple one. Isn't the best way to discover it, if this is all true, to actually dig down and have a look?
Absolutely, and I wish them the very best of luck with getting any sort of digging permissions from the Egyptian government, because they are certainly not fans of any sort of mass excavation, and that's why non-invasive technologies like this being deployed are kind of the only way in which they're allowed to do these types of experiments, because they don't want to risk massive disruption to very sensitive infrastructure and ancient infrastructure. But these types of scans, if they can be fully empirically evidenced, may bring us closer towards a time where they could be
Where
willing
the
to do
fuck
some
do I
digging.
go?
And the truly startling part of this, if it turns out that this research is correct, there's a big if, is that it could establish that there were ancient civilizations way beyond anything that we had previously known in terms of a timescale.
Yeah, and that's something that I definitely am prepared to talk to you about today in terms of a wider global pattern of evidence, because this isn't just knowledge within a vacuum restricted only to the Giza Plateau. We are looking at a pretty wide distribution of prehistoric and ancient megalithic structures that share commonalities and advancements in engineering that are very contradictory, especially for the Stone Age or the Neolithic Age, which is something that we can get into. I'm very interested in that. In fact, I recently came back from a trip to Malta, which is an island that has the highest concentration of prehistoric megalithic sites in the world. These things, they share commonalities all over the globe. That's what's very interesting, and that's why the Giza situation shouldn't be just considered alone in a vacuum. There's a mass of evidence, actually.
What is the likelihood this is true? I mean, you know more about this than I do, but given the speculation, given the outrage from a lot of conventional scientists who dismiss it all as total bullshit, what do you feel? What's your gut feeling about this?
Well, it connects into a larger, like I said, a larger research effort that I've also been involved in terms of prehistory. So, my gut is that I want to try and trust that these people truly do believe that they have got conclusive evidence, because they're not just, random academics who haven't actually proven their case before. Filippo Bionde is an accomplished scientist in his field, and it's also important for people to know that a 4-hour in-detail presentation has been released on YouTube through the team's social media manager, so you can find her YouTube channel by searching Expedition Nicole, and then it's Cicolo or Cicolo, which is Ciccolo, Nicole Cicolo. Their conference is in their native language of Italian, but you can activate subtitles through YouTube, and they're releasing an English dub version very soon. At least, that's what they've said. But I would urge people to watch it, and I would also urge people to not be too dissuaded by the overall aesthetic of the platform that's showing the conference, or the aesthetic of the conference itself. And there is, in my opinion, an important reason to not be dismissive simply because it looks a little bit of a corny conference. And I'm not here to just defend these guys. They need to prove their case. They need to make it absolutely irrefutable before I'm fully satisfied. But I'm not going to dismiss them based on a poorly planned release of the information or the aesthetics of the venue, because these claims, this is what
He's
people need to understand,
concentrating on
they're
this
so incredible that
venue
they're
real hard.
immediately relegated to the fringe. Immediately. The mainstream outright rejects these ideas. There's no conference in the mainstream academic world that would allow these people to present these findings, and I'm confident that they wouldn't even consider the proposal, because it runs in direct contradiction to established models and the status quo in history, which is actually facing an immensely challenging time, regardless of these findings, simply in relation to other regions of the world that contradict the established timelines for how advanced we were in prehistoric past. Göbekli Tepe in Turkey is a prime example, where we truly believe that that region was populated by hunter-gatherers. Lo and behold, this incredibly ancient megalithic network has been found and is still being excavated today. And so these scientists are being forced into the fringe conferences, in my opinion. They have to operate in this environment. So I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I would also say that their method of release has been pretty poor.
Piers Morgan Uncensored is now proudly independent. If you like the show, we ask for only one thing: subscribe on YouTube and follow Piers Morgan I'll censor them on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Now let's get straight to the point. Support for today's show comes from a business focused on a critical issue: prosperity. U.S. national debt is at crisis levels. Inflation has made life more expensive for everybody, and the stock market is precarious.
That's everything I just discarded.
Financial future feel grim. So what is the solution? Well, a simple one is to opt out of the chaos and invest in something solid and reliable.
Oh shit!
Gold and silver. And there's only one name you need to remember: American Hartford Gold. This company has earned the trust of thousands of customers with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, glowing reviews from They offer an incredible range of gold and silver bars and coins that can be delivered directly to your door, or they'll help you set them up in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. First-class customer service makes the whole process simple, secure, and straightforward. American Hartford Gold is committed to getting the truth out there and giving you peace of mind in uncertain times. And if that wasn't enough, you've got up to $15,000 worth of free silver when you make your first purchase and mention my name, Piers. So, make the smart move.
No! Oh shit. Okay, cool.
That's PIERS to 65532. That's 866-692-2474, or text Piers to 65532. All the details are in the description. Now on with the show. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fascinating. I think as a result of the COVID pandemic, for example,
There we go.
the sort of warfare over information, science, and so on. I think there's a much bigger appetite now to challenge orthodoxy and to challenge science. Now, some of that might be dangerous, some of it might be healthy. I think there's a kind of healthy balance to be struck. I think if you're discussing these things, it's completely reasonable. And you sort of, you damn people with facts if you have them. What's interesting, and maybe we'll wrap with this with you, is why would the Egyptian authorities be so reluctant to let anyone get down there and have a look? Why would it not be in their interest to potentially find evidence of an even more ancient civilization which could electrify the world and shine a very glorious light on Egypt?
Well, honestly, I'm sorry. I actually thought we had an hour straight, you and I, so I'm prepared to really go deep into all of those questions.
No.
We simply do not have the time to layer in all of the different.
I've actually got a bunch of scientists following you who are going to debate.
And I'm sure they're very angry with me. But at the same time, I would like to just say that there are deeper implications to all of this in terms of the possibility for pre-cataclysmic civilization. When you really start to look at the evidence, and again, I would urge people also to have a look at my own videos on Project Unity, where I go into the global pattern, because this isn't just Egypt. There are evidences all over the globe of highly advanced megalithic stone builders that were constructing extremely sophisticated, celestially aligned, acoustically engineered. It's profound, actually, in terms of what we consider the Stone Age to be and what these structures clearly evidence they actually were. So I think it actually runs in direct contradiction to so much of our historical model. It's going to be very disruptive. If we discover that there was an advanced megalithic stone building culture that was doing things that actually seem scientific and technological with natural materials. Again, this is something I wanted to get into with you, the idea of using very natural materials on the planet that have energetic components to them. These cultures were doing this, and the one thing I will finish off on, if you'll allow me, because before the experts get on, it's important that we do this. A lot of the critics are saying that this SAR technology, which uses ground-penetrating radar, can't possibly scan 2 kilometers below the Earth's surface. And so how could the team possibly be leveraging SAR technology, this satellite scanning radar technology, to arrive at these findings of deep underground structures? But this is where people are not understanding that Professor Bionde is saying he has a different method that integrates his expertise in Doppler technologies. These, again, are technologies that analyze the Doppler effect, which in simple terms is the analysis of frequencies produced by sound and light. Now, I'm not trying to be too complex, but unlike ground-penetrating radar, Bionde's SAR technique uses X-band microwaves that barely penetrate the ground. Okay, so it's literally scanning less than 30 centimeters of the ground. But these scans can detect very subtle surface vibrations that are caused by resonating voids and structures underground. So the claim is not that they are firing a sci-fi radar 2 kilometers into the ground. The claim is they are sweeping the subsurface level, analyzing vibrations, and using very complex computational methods to produce models of what these vibrations are and how they're being caused. That's what's giving them these images. It's not that they're just piercing through the Earth, because that is not possible.
Okay, finally, one word answer. Do you believe it?
I really want to believe it
Oh,
based
this
on
is
the
it.
evidence around the world, but I'm not willing to just stake my claim on it. Although I will say this, based on the images they've released, it is certainly very provocative evidence that there are massive structures under the ground. Whether they are the exact
My other
shape
hand's
and
been taken
proportion that
over
they're
too.
suggesting, the evidence of their data from the collection of these satellites does suggest massive structures underground of some form, and we need to look at it. We need to look at it and not be too skeptical.
Yeah, I don't see why wouldn't we? Let's have a look. Jay Anderson, great to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We'll hate to debate all this.
Hello,
Superstar
darkness,
Dell,
my
and
old
it's fair
friend.
to say don't exactly enjoy a meeting of
I've
minds
come
on
to
the
talk
subject
with
or on
you
science
again.
in general, firmly in the traditionalist camp of mainstream academia. Milo Rossi, archaeology educator, environmental scientist, and author. He's the brains behind YouTube channel Mini Minute Man, where he calls out pseudoscience in all its guises. And Dr. Flynn Dibble, an archaeologist from the University of Cardiff. And opposing them,
Cool.
alternative scientific theorists and Joe Rogan regulars and Jimmy.
Oh shit. That was a dodge. Oh, that was a dodge. Oh, dude, did I not equip shit onto this fucking thing? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. We got skills now. Doing way more. Damn, that sucks. First time that's hit me. Damn it.
Setting from the Bright Insight podcast, and Dan Richards from DWA. So welcome to all of you. Very excited I've got you all together to talk about what is either one of the great discoveries of modern times or a complete load of bullshit. So let's get to the nitty gritty here. Professor Dibble, what do you think?
All right. First of all, thank you for having me. I love sharing archaeology with a wide audience. And look, I'm just going to be frank here. I think that I would love this kind of stuff to be true, but it is total bullshit. It is absolute and utter bullshit for so many different reasons. Number one, they're using a method that has never been presented before in depth. It's never been tested. Number two, it follows all the rules of pseudoscience where you present things to the public, a public that is not informed on the actual evidence that we have, instead of, and it doesn't address the evidence that we actually have. So it doesn't actually show up all the evidence we have for the bedrock at Giza, or for the water table at Giza. There have been ground penetrating radar, there's been muon studies, there's been electroresistivity tomography, there have been deep soundings, drillings, seismicity studies on the Giza Plateau. We actually understand the bedrock and the hydrology there quite well. And in fact, the depth of the water table is dozens of meters. So anything they have found would actually have been completely submerged underwater at any time in the past.
Dude, come on.
This is the problem. What they're doing is they're just starting off with grand claims from
I was doing so fucking good there.
and
I didn't
they're
use any of my
lying to
heals and
how
that goes down.
with all the evidence from over 100 years of research on the Giza Plateau itself. And so
Alright, we're gonna get
Control
it this
all
time,
straight
y'all.
down to the east plateau.
Oh yeah, great start. Already doing worse. Motherfucker, dude. Alright.
man! I am not gonna get this. Holy shit, dude. I really don't know what to do here. I mean, I might go this. Just because it's gonna give me a boost and shit. I feel like the spear has the most potential though. I dodged that. We'll get it. We'll get it. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. I deserve this. I could have dodged it, but I deserve it. What am I supposed to do to that one? Damn, bro, I can't believe I had that down like that. Damn it, dude. We were doing good there. Haha. 13 short. Fuck, dude. Gotta go backwards, or not backwards, but side to side with that. God damn, I'm missing. Oh! Damn it, I didn't know he had a counterattack. Damn, that's the closest we got, and we were doing so good. Man. Fuck. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that one. I'm not making it out, but I'm gonna try. Damn it, dude. That grab is bullshit. Fuck. No way, I dodged that. Yeah, bitch, I got you this time, motherfucker! That wasn't the combo I was trying to do, but no, no! we did it. Cool. Seem disappointed. It'd be cool if there was a difficulty change that changed the story to where you can lock out the whole ghost thing mechanic and just make it tougher. But it also changed the story to where she's your god.
Camera down there with a light and investigate, and that'd be the quickest way to do it. It wouldn't cause any damage. This is doable. It's probably not going to happen, but I will say that I have significant doubts about this study and the implications. I think that it has been massively exaggerated. I think that to suggest that these, 600-meter long pillars made up of a spiral staircase is vastly different from the images that they presented. I encourage everybody to look at the data, the raw imaging, if you want to call it raw, and compare it to the AI animated photos that they released.
Yo, what's up, guys? What you up to? Just watching the game, bro. Why do you look so stressed?
Hello, everyone. I'm Cinnamon Toast Ken. And I am Buffro. Check out these medals that Dana won playing pickleball. Yeah! Look at that! Yeah! Gold medals in tournaments. Dominating them. To celebrate that, we're going to watch a video that you guys sent to me about a dude getting tased. Woo! Yeah! Let's go, baby! This one comes from True Crime Explained, which is a channel that's got under 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, well, I don't know. I actually don't know who sent this in. It's them. Either way, Cool.
This is exactly what unfolded in Illinois when Jam, the former officer, faced off against law enforcement in a dramatic standoff.
He's on that Los Angeles Kush. He's a former officer. Wow.
Officers responded to a call from Jam's mother, who reported that her son was trespassing at her residence and refused to leave. Upon arrival, the officers attempted to de-escalate the situation by reasoning with Jam, explaining that his mother did not want him in the house.
Can you imagine being in your mom's house and she's like, wow, go get him. He's trespassing. I want him here. Mom, I'm washing my clothes. Going through my refrigerator right now. Oh, hungry. Hey, go back in, Mom. This economy's rough. Mom, please.
So this is your mom's house, not yours, right? Correct. So we don't need a warrant because we have your mom's permission to come in the house.
We'll fight it. Okay.
No, it doesn't mean it.
That mom back there, she's back there.
I don't get the bonus shit? That's stupid.
Oh, he got tased. Dang. I was like, electricity. Why is it passing me everyone? This sucks. Ouch. Right now, I got power. He's just trying to watch the game. He's like soccer on the TV. Yeah, dude, he's just watching the game, bro. That's not American. Get him out of here. Mom's back there, quick.
That's dumb. I should get the bonus shit.
He's gonna run a battery eventually. He's watching golf. That is the least intense thing I've ever saw. Hyped up. He's like, yeah, let's go. Tiger Woods just came back.
guys in the back, like, going right back out to the car, reloading, man. You know,
it's like getting back to the car, so they're like, all right, buddy, you about to.
Like, all right, we'll be tased. Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you here?
It's like step number 1 for all these arrests or something.
Yeah.
Like, we're just doing this in reverse for some reason.
Tase them, fight, and then, all right, let's just ask him.
You told me you're at your mom's house, right? So you were at your mom's house, correct?
That is not my mom.
Okay, who's your mom? What's her name? What's your mom's name?
You tell me.
Well, you just told me that that's not your main mom. You tell me.
Who is that lady? She just broke in the back.
Is this now breaking and entering? What's going on here?
What just happened?
I will say, True Crime Explained, we're skipping it for the sake of this video. Wouldn't spoil everything that happens before it happens. That would be great. You can give the narration afterwards, not before it all happens.
So I need to. No, relax it. So you're gonna put your hands behind your back, okay?
Very quality. This cop that just walked in and said, gosh dang, this guy's big. He's like sizing him up. Nah,
He came in on getting like getting his pants ready.
yeah. All right, man.
Okay.
Time to go. He kind of looked disappointed. Like, gosh, oh man.
All right. What disappointed him the most is like, man, you don't have a globe on this light on the ceiling. Ah, come on, it's your mom's house. Give the freaking globe.
It collects bugs.
It's a pain because you got to get up there and take it off when you change the light bulbs out. But it's an LED light. It's fine. They'll last longer.
Turn around. Turn around.
Oh!
Hey guys, I'm back from the content channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get your pre-order and direct bonuses for the First Beserker game. So once you complete the main trailer of the game, you're going to come to this. In order to get your pre-order bonuses, what you need to do,
I dropped him down.
now inside this barrel, you'll get
Got back
all
to the
your
back by the butt.
deluxe
He's like,
edition
oh
items as
man!
well as your pre-order bonus items.
7
Now if you
tasers and
pre-order
3
the
cops
game,
on
you'll
one.
get your
Don't worry,
career.
this man skipped leg day. I got it. That's why they tased him like drop it straight down like they got him like in the sack or something. Like, oh god! He's locked up. Like, put your hands behind your back.
I know, that's what I was thinking. He just said he's locked up, so I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get them arms out.
Never mind, I got it right here. Okay, that's pretty nice. I like that. That's what just came with the sword.
So it looks like with Pokemon Z8, we have a Mega Pokemon returning, and I'm hyped for it. So let's break down the top 5 Pokemon from Kanto that need new Mega Forms. First is Arbok, and aside from it coming back in Kitakami, it hasn't had much love. And I think with a brand new Mega Form enhancing its stats and turning into a powerful Poison and Dark or Poison and Dragon type, it's an absolute must for a Mega Pokemon. Next is Dodrio. A Mega Evolution can make this Pokemon even faster, and replacing the normal type with the fighting type can make it a superior version of Hawlucha or Flamigo.
Oh, okay, tracks, cool. Damn, that was cool. Oh, and they're all back. Cool. That's not cool. Love that. Motherfuckers just keep coming back to life. I hit that. Fucking Christ. That's just stupid. Oh my god, dude. Of course it does. We're gonna call it for now. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry.